3 months of tension. 3 months ago, Elena and Adrian had collided over the same poetry collection in a crowded city bookstore. Their fingers had brushed, a spark igniting that neither could ignore, and from that moment on, every glance, every message, every laugh had carried the weight of unspoken desire. Tonight, the world had shrunk to a remote cabin tucked high in the mountains. Rain drummed steadily against the roof, its rhythmic patter a backdrop to the tension that had built between them. The cabin smelled of pine, smoke, and faint hints of Elena's perfume, familiar, intoxicating. A fire crackled in the stone hearth, casting flickering shadows that danced across Adrian's face as he leaned against the doorway, waiting. Elena's heart raced as she crossed the threshold, the space between them electric. Adrian's gaze lingered, slow, deliberate, as if memorizing every curve of her body before his hands even touched her. When they finally did, his fingers traced her jaw with the lightest pressure, tilting her face toward his. The kiss was a slow burn at first, teasing, tasting, savoring the months of restraint. Every brush of lips, every sigh, made the air between them thrum with heat. Her hands roamed, discovering the strength of his shoulders, the warmth of his chest beneath her fingers. His hands responded in kind, sliding down her back, pulling her close until there was no space left between them. Clothes became obstacles quickly discarded, falling to the floor in a messy trail as if the cabin itself urged them on. Outside, the storm raged, wind rattling the windows, rain streaking down the glass, but inside, the world narrowed to skin, breath, and the shiver of desire finally realized. Adrian memorized the curve of her back, the way her body arched instinctively toward him. Elena discovered the weight of his hands, the intensity of his gaze that seemed to burn straight through her. The firelight flickered over them, casting a golden haze across sweat-slicked skin. Each touch, each gasp, was a confession, unhurried, hungry, exquisite. When they finally collapsed together on the thick rug before the fire, limbs tangled, hearts racing, it was with a profound intimacy that went far beyond lust. They lay together, shivering and laughing softly, the rain and wind outside now nothing more than a distant whisper. 3 months of anticipation, restraint, and longing had melted into a night of fire and warmth, leaving them entwined in a closeness that would linger in memory, a night defined by every brush of skin, every shared shiver, every stolen breath.